focus now, because this is coming across as a huge relief for Nimisha Priya and her family back home. The Indian origin nurse who is on a death row in Yemen, her execution that was scheduled for today, being the 16th of July, now has been postponed. Now this order that has been signed by the prison execution officer and the local judge of the court there in Yemen, as the Indian diplomatic officials who were part of the negotiations took place, saying that talks will continue. Now with this, hopes have now gone up about the death row prisoner escaping the gallows. Now sources in New Delhi say that the government of India has also made concerted efforts in recent days to seek more time for Nimisha's family to reach a mutual agreeable solution with the other party. The husband of Nimisha Priya expressed relief and satisfaction over the postponement of her execution. He has expressed hope that the united efforts will continue to avert her execution altogether.
അല്ല ആ വിവരം കിട്ടിയപ്പോൾ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് ആശ്വാസവും സന്തോഷവും എന്നിപ്പോ എന്താണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞറിയിക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്ത ഈ അവസ്ഥയിൽ നമ്മൾ ജീവിക്കണേ. ഈ അവസ്ഥയിൽ ജീവിക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് പറഞ്ഞറിയിക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്ത സന്തോഷവും ഒക്കെ നമുക്കുണ്ട്. എന്നാലും അത് ഭംഗിയായിട്ട് വരുമെന്നുള്ളത് നമുക്ക് ഉറപ്പുണ്ട്. എല്ലാവരുടെയും ഇടപെടലും കാര്യങ്ങളും അതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ശക്തമായിട്ട് തന്നെ അതിൻ്റെ അകത്തുണ്ട്. അതിന്റെ ഒരു ഭാഗമൊക്കെ അതുവരെ സാറൊക്കെ അവിടെ പോയി ഇതിനകത്ത് ഇടപെട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ എല്ലാ ആളുകളും എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇപ്പം പറയാനില്ല. ഇനി ഓരോരുത്തരെ പേരെടുത്ത് പറയാനും പറ്റില്ല. കേന്ദ്ര ഗവൺമെന്റ്, സംസ്ഥാന ഗവൺമെന്റ്, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ കൂടാതെ തന്നെ, അതായത് എം പിമാര്, MLA മാര്, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി, അങ്ങനെ ഉള്ളത്, അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ കൺസേൺ ആൾക്കാര്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ചാണ്ടി ഉമ്മൻ സാറ് തന്നെ ഈ കുറച്ച് ദിവസം മുമ്പ് കണ്ടില്ലേ എടുത്ത എഫക്ട് എത്തുന്നത്.
Well, it was indeed a race against time. A lot has happened in the last 24 hours alone, which involved efforts from numerous quarters. Apart from the active assistance from the Indian government, there was religious intervention also from the Grand Mufti of India, Sheikh Abu Bakr Ahmad, who reportedly helped in securing the postponement. The Grand Mufti reportedly reached out to a friend in Yemen's Shura Council to help mediate, saying that discussions are going on with the victim's family and to see if Nimisha Priya could be pardoned and her execution altogether could be postponed.
ഇസ്ലാം മനുഷ്യത്വത്തിന് വളരെ പ്രാധാന്യം കൽപ്പിക്കുന്ന മതമാണല്ലോ. അവിടെ ജാതിയോ മതമോ വേർതിരിവല്ല. മനുഷ്യൻ എന്ന നിലയ്ക്ക് വളരെയധികം പ്രാധാന്യം കൽപ്പിക്കുന്ന മതമാണ് ഇത്. അവിടെയുള്ള പണ്ഡിതന്മാരോട് പറയുമ്പോൾ അവർക്ക് പെട്ടെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാകുന്നത് പോലെ അംഗീകരിക്കുന്നതും ആണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ഈ വിഷയത്തിൽ ഇടപെട്ട് വല്ലതും ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുമെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞതിന്റെ അടിസ്ഥാനത്തിൽ ഈ യമനിലുള്ള ഉത്തരവാദപ്പെട്ട പണ്ഡിതന്മാരെല്ലാം ചേർന്ന് ഈ കാര്യത്തിൽ ആലോചിക്കുകയും അങ്ങനെ വേണ്ടത് ചെയ്യാമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് അറിയിക്കുകയുമാണ് ചെയ്തിരുന്നത്.
Well, as far as when it comes to Kerala, Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan is also concerned. He has described the postponement of the execution as both comforting and also filled with hope. He says that the decision has given Nimisha Priya and her family to seek more time for relief for the death sentence, where Vijayan has said that this development was made possible through the initiative and the intervention of the Grand Mufti. Other political leaders from Kerala have also welcomed this news.
We pursued the central government to involve and interfere in that, but finally we got an information that Kantapuram Ustad also has intervened. Whomever is interfering for saving a human life, that way the good lady life of Kerala is totally welcome.
So this relief from Nimisha Priya came a day after the centre told the Supreme Court that it was doing everything that it can do to save her. But the options, however, are limited, but the efforts have been continuing at a private level. Let's take a look exactly what has been the centre's response to the top court, because now what is being said, even when it comes to the postponement of the execution, that does not mean that she would be released or would be sent back to India. She is currently in Sana'a, which is the Houthi-held capital of Yemen, and India does not have any diplomatic relations relations with the Houthi rebels as well. The Indian government, which has asserted that it has done everything within its limit to stop the execution altogether, saying that there is nothing much that the government can do from here on. As far as Yemen is concerned, it is not diplomatically recognized, and the government of India can only go to a certain extent, and we have reached that point. Yemen is not like any other country in the world, and however, India didn't want the situation to get further complicated by going public. The government of India, however, the response has come in, has been doing their best, and of course there are several back-channel talks as well that would be taking place. Only option, what is now being said, is probably the blood money settlement, that they could reach out with the man, with the other side's family as well. And of course, we reached out also to the influential sheikh in Yemen, and they are trying to delay the execution with all possible options that are being also discussed, and informally told the execution would be put out in abeyance. That is mean that it's been postponed, it's been suspended for the time being, but that has been the response that has now come in from the government of India. Let's get in a word from Arpita as well, who's joining us live. Well, Arpita, a lot has happened in the last 24 hours alone. Of course, as far as the execution that was supposed to take place today, for now has been put off.
Well, rightly said, a temporary relief for Nimisha Priya, because it is just a temporary postponement. This doesn't mean that the execution has been cancelled, but her family has clearly said that they are very hopeful, and this last-minute intervention from Kantapuram, Abu Bakr, who is a Muslim cleric and Grand Mufti of India, has really helped to stall this execution last minute. In fact, many leaders from Kerala and a lot of other people came forward praising Abu Bakr, saying that his last-minute intervention has really helped to stall the entire execution process. When we spoke to her husband, Tommy Thomas, he clearly said that a lot of people, from governor to MPs and MLAs, CM, in fact, former Chief Minister Oommen Chandy, former Chief Minister of Kerala Oommen Chandy, all of them have been constantly working for Nimisha Priya, to save Nimisha Priya, and he said this temporary relief is also a great sign that all of these efforts are finally coming to place, and he's hopeful that Nimisha Priya will be back soon.
So talks are on, dialogues on, remains to be seen exactly what could be the possible outcome there. But for now, this is coming across as a relief to Nimisha Priya and her family back home as well, as when it comes to a death sentence and her execution that has now been postponed for now. Thank you very much, Arpita, for joining us live. With that, we head into a short break. We continue to get you more international and national updates on the other side.